All right, do the intro. Do the intro.
70, nigga.
Do the intro.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Poor People's Podcast, episode 3. Last time we didn't have an episode because of technical problems, but today we're going to talk about a bunch of shit that we missed out on the last week and such. So,
yes, sir.
I'm pissed off
Yes,
for a lot of reasons.
sir.
And we're going to go and give each other topics and bullshit. So
Yes, sir.
make sure you come on to the podcast live whenever you have the chance. The link will be in the description.
Yes, sir.
And so who's doing the first topic?
Not me.
I got it.
Lower your voice.
Oh shit, my bad. I got it. All right, so my topic.
Starting this off with a bang. Let's go.
My topic.
So my hot pocket.
It's a hot pockets. All right, let's go.
My topic.
My hot pocket.
Just think about a taco or something.
She's ate out my head and
so,
my tip of hand.
What y'all think about these new sex dolls, bro?
All right. Okay, hold up. Nah. Okay, hold up. All right. So, have you not seen these?
What?
Look up the silver dolls. I think that's what it's called. The brand's like silver dolls.
What?
Look them Jones up on Google
Look them up.
right now.
Silver dolls.
Right now.
Facts. Look them up.
This is not okay.
I'm seeing children.
Oh my god.
Whoa, hello, no. That's not what we're talking about. Hello.
That's not what we're doing.
What the hell is this?
It's thick, isn't it?
They look like people.
Yo, they not even sex dolls. They real people.
What the fuck?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Puts time into this.
Yo, they really put time into that.
That looks like a chick, just a little bit artificial.
Mm-hmm. She's sticky.
Look, the fucking
Sticky
categories. There's categories. What?
There's categories.
Yes, sir.
Body type, athletic, average build, chubby.
Yup.
Can you choose Wait, can you choose obese?
Wait, no. Small breasts, wide hips, super curvy, muscular,
Oh my god.
pregnant. I need to see this.
Preggers.
Oh my god.
Brigante.
They literally just made a doll with a baby bump. Oh my god! This is fucked up! This is a $2,000 chubby bitch! With saggy boobies.
But the thing is, apparently they're like super realistic and everything. And now,
They are pretty.
this is the thing,
I
right?
need to call up J Watt. They have male dolls.
Oh no!
They got black dolls.
Oh,
They got black dolls?
They got black dolls. Wait, they got manga dolls.
Breast sized.
They got manga.
Wait. Breast size. Small breast.
What is this?
Big breast. Huge breasts.
They got
There's our title.
They got sleeping dolls.
Supersized.
Elf.
They got virgin dolls.
Whoa!
Long nipples.
This No, that's not real.
Yo, dude, that's
Real dude.
Oh my god, what the fuck? They're like
I need to
thumbtacks.
clear my search history real quick.
Now hold up. Now we gotta have the we gotta have the link in the description. Though. We're having the link to that in the description.
He said
It's going to be in the description.
Elf dolls look like children.
I can't.
2.6 feet tall. That's like a fucking toddler.
Yeah.
That's a
I'm gonna
no.
have to pass.
I'm gonna need to call up. Shit, can't name drop on here.
Nah, hold up. Now before we get too carried away. Okay. Now I gotta ask.
Audible.
If you had the chance, okay. If you had the chance, would you take it and use one of these?
It depends. Can I get like an obese one?
Can I get one that's like the size of my refrigerator?
Probably. Get a custom built one.
Head, legs.
I want one that looks like the Knuckles meme.
Oh my god.
And then every time I interact with it, it just says,
Then when you get like when you climax and all you hear is just
doll, what 3 and a 3 foot plus mini doll with humongous breasts.
humongo.
Okay, dude, I don't know if I want to talk about this anymore.
No.
Wait.
Wait. I gotta ask though. Not everybody answered. On a real. If you had a chance,
I'm not
would
going
you?
First.
I'll go first. I don't care. I'll go first. If I had a chance, there is no way. There is no way, bro. Because this is my reasoning, right? One, it's not real. Two, my whole thing is you have to move it. It can't move on its own. You know how cumbersome that would be? Like, to try to do anything with?
Shit,
It's like, let me lift this thing up, move it over here, get in the right orientation before I resume my activities. Ugh. No.
Alright, you put the point there. I think that's everybody's answer.
What if it's like really small?
That would make me feel creepy. I don't want to do that.
No, not like toddler size, like a fucking
What if you tired of using your hand
But
though?
the
So
thing
you
is,
just want to like.
that's so much extra work. That's so extra. Like, would you really spend $1,000 for some like little doll thing, bro?
I wouldn't spend $20 on one of these things.
Exactly.
Like,
I would. I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
What if it was free?
I still wouldn't do it, dude. Those things
Now,
are creepy
here's the
looking.
kicker. Though.
Okay,
Here's
it
the
is
kicker,
creepy.
right? What if?
yo, when they like come to life and then
No. Miss me with
Shows
that.
you in your sleep.
Miss me with that sci-fi dystopian society. No.
No, it's Rick and Morty when they're impregnator dolls. Right?
Impregnator. The Impregnator 3000.
Okay, here. Sidebar. My friend in school today, we just had our economics final, and fucking, she didn't know what to put as a corporation, so she's like, Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated.
no.
He gave her full credit. He's like, that'll work, I guess. That's an example of a corporation.
Schmertz Evil Incorporated.
Wait, you can build your own doll?
Yeah, dude, you can customize them. But hold up, wait. Now, with that though, with the customization though, okay. Hold up. With the customization, if you could customize it to look like anyone that you want, would you? And then if you could do that, would you use it?
Emma Stone.
Hard pass, pal.
Only one.
I would still pass. I would pass, dude.
Yeah, me too.
There's no one I would want it to look like. So I'd pass anyway.
Hermione Manger.
Manger? Hermione Manger? Her name's Granger.
I know.
You deserve
Away
the
in the
moon.
manger.
J-Watt wants a male doll of Donald Trump's old decrepit 7-year-old body. How much is Donald Trump? 70, nigga.
Nah, dude, J-Watt just wants a freaking jar of Donald Trump's toupee.
Dude, he wants fucking Tyler Perry.
This good old comb over. Tyler Perry.
No, speaking of Donald Trump, though, speaking of our celebrity in chief, you guys hear about the whole thing regarding him and Stormie Daniels?
Pause.
Yep,
Sex robots is all a part of Dr. Giroux's plan to end humanity.
Oh yeah, seems legit.
Fuck, man. Okay, continue.
Yeah, so apparently
I'm
our
marking this website for the damn rich.
our celebrity
blow it
in
out in the
chief,
garbage.
Donald J. Trump, decided back when he was not running for president, before his youngest son was born. Actually, no, it was right after his son was born. I think only
I'm sorry, I don't want to cut you off, but I'm going to cut you off for a second.
I'm gonna let you finish.
I want to hop back to what we were just talking about for a second. Well, just for 1 second. What if you got it for like memes and just scared the shit out of people?
Oh my god.
And just like made it like what's it called? Elf on a Shelf, but it's like bitch.
I would do that. That's funny. That's funny.
Nah, just put that shit on the freaking bed and wait for someone to walk in and be like, "Oh, who are you?
That's a hoe in the dough.
Oh, who are you? Wait. Why aren't you moving? Why aren't you
Hoe
moving?
by the dough.
No, hoe on the flow, dude.
Hoe on the flow.
Why aren't you moving?
Alright, so continue with what you were saying, Caleb.
Yeah. So apparently, our commander in chief, if you want to call him that, had He engaged in some sexual relations with a porn star by the name of Stormie
I did
Daniels.
not have sexual relations with that woman.
And
he's
this
admitted it.
this apparently came out recently after an interview, I think in around like 2011 or something, came out with Stormie Daniels, where she mentioned it. And this happened to be like right after his youngest son was born. And he told her not to worry about Melania, as he's just like, you know what? I'm gonna cheat on my wife with this
Dude, I don't know why
this
everyone
young
cares
woman right
so
here.
much. He didn't lay a finger on her. Only put a finger in her.
Oh my god.
Dear God.
Dude, come on.
Everyone that's listening, I hope you know he's joking.
You need to go.
You need to reel yourself in, young man.
I knew that was gonna happen. Oh my god. Okay. Ew. Oh my god. That was terrible. Alright, so has he even made any comments about this at all?
No.
Trump got a low blow from
I
that
don't
thing.
know. Oh my God. I don't know if he's made any official comments on it. But oh my God.
Yeah, it was great.
But apparently this is something that literally no one's really surprised about, except the weird part is apparently she was paid recently
To shut the
to
fuck
not
up.
say anything. And someone turn off your phone. But
Wow, I didn't know this was a school assembly.
Wow.
Turn off your phone.
So she was paid.
apparently
And
she was
like,
paid
I'll give you a
to
20 to
hush
like
hush.
not talk.
But this was
Oh,
after
that's
she had already
interesting.
done the interview, I believe. So
I'll
everything's
give you a
coming out
20
now.
for
People are
dick for
like,
some.
Like, hey, yeah, I did it.
She wants some orange dick.
dear God. Imagine if it was like the
American
annoying
seed in
orange,
that
though.
immigrant.
Why?
Imagine she just
That's what he
unzips the
said in
pants and all you just see is
chat.
the annoying orange.
I feel like I don't know what to say.
Knife.
Man, that is.
Dude, at the least suggestion, I'll pop the question.
It's like every single day we find something new about Dunham.
Yeah, like
it's
no
literally
one's really
every day.
surprised. Like no one. I haven't seen anyone
He's
talk
like,
about this
oh,
actually
he's just trying to get a
surprised.
freaking booty
He was
butt.
just trying to get that nut sucked
Yep.
That fat nut.
By a professional.
by a pro.
He's like, I need it.
They're really pro. They're just like actors at this point. Piper Perry's gonna get a Grammy.
Oh my god.
Hey man, Sasha Grey is in that new movie coming out called what is
Suck
it?
Me Dry.
Truth or Dare.
3.
Truth or Dare. It's called Truth or Dare. It's a horror movie. The trailer was a little bit odd, but it looked like an interesting concept.
Millionaire Mondares. Is it the one with the smiley face and then they kill themselves if they don't do the dare? Or
Yeah,
whatever?
they die. They don't do the
Piper
dare.
Perry's in
Yeah,
that?
no, Sasha Grey.
Oh,
Piper Perry.
my bad.
No, we do not talk about Piper Perry. Piper Perry makes me feel so
It's a
uncomfortable.
goddess.
Piper Perry, like, if you like Piper Perry, I think you're a little creepy.
I'm in high school still.
That doesn't make a difference.
I'm
kinda
literally, like, I
doesn't.
just turned 17. How does that, like, she legit looks like a 16-year-old in my school.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I don't live in the very, like, grown-up lands of New York. We're all, like, white and tiny. Besides me.
Call me Perry Pipe.
They call me the Grim Peeper.
Dude, alright.
Peter Piper. Peeper.
I think your dad just didn't know who that was and just looked it up, just went in chat. Oh, jeez.
No way.
Pipe.
Oh no.
Pipe.
God, jeez.
Oh my
Ding
lord.
dong ding. So proud of you right now.
Thanks. Anyway, so
Pipe.
yeah, I just feel like we find something new every day, and he like doesn't bother to like deny it or anything. He just like, yeah, it happens sometimes, bro. Try to, have a good time with it.
Trump's dare. I dare you to compliment a Mexican person. Trump, I don't know about that, but I'll pay you to let you suck my tapeworm out your ass.
Hello?
What is this?
I don't know. Let's just move on.
Okay, let's move on. I'll do something. Okay,
So
this is what I was talking about. This is a little bit like I just read this in an article today. Basically, there's a new album coming out in literally less than a month, announced by Sway Lee, his solo album.
it's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah, it's really gonna be good. Actually, I'm excited because he has a nice voice. Otherwise, is there any like other fucking albums that are coming out soon that you're fucking excited about besides X? Because I'm waiting for all 3 of them for this year.
Joji's album's coming out soon.
When is that coming out?
I'm not sure. He hasn't given Rich Chig, or I guess he changed his name to Brian.
Oh yeah, Rich
His
Chig
is
changed
coming
his
out
name to
in
Rich
February.
Brian. I want to hear
He
that.
just changed his name to Brian.
It in his new song with Joji and
Whatever.
Trippie Redd. It's in
Trippie Redd's album's coming. Ugly God's album's coming.
Ooh,
Ski Mask, Denzel.
also in the
I heard that
news.
Childish Gambino's making
Wait,
an
what?
album.
Really?
I'm ready.
Oh, Drake.
Wait a minute. Is it gonna be
I don't care for
R&B
Drake.
or is it gonna be rap?
I'm not sure.
I need to find out. But,
Wait, who?
what was I gonna say? Also in the news, Trippie Redd announced he showed a snippet of him doing a collab with Lil Wayne.
What?
Yes, on his Instagram.
Wow. That's insane.
Alright, so
does
I
it
have no.
sound
Okay,
honest?
I gotta come clean here. I have no idea who that is, and I have no idea who Sway Lee is.
You don't know who Sway Lee is? Have you heard of Ray Shremmen? Or have you heard of Unforgettable? The thing with French Montana
I
and
hate that guy's
he's
voice.
the voice in it.
Sway
his voice.
Lee.
You hate his voice?
His
What?
voice is so annoying.
I'm sorry.
What's wrong
boy.
with his voice?
It reminds me too much of a little kid.
Voice.
Sway Lee, dude.
He is a little kid. He's like 17.
Yeah,
That's
he's
why I
like
hate his
18.
voice. It sounds so much like a
What
kid.
voice does he hate?
I'll pray
Sounds
for
like a
you.
kid. I
Fucking
can't
Sway
do it.
Lee, dude. Like the not giving up on me, son.
I can't deal with his voice. I'm sorry. Doesn't much like a
I'm
kid.
sorry for you.
But
I'll
I
pray
hope
for you.
his album's great. But
It's gonna be
Sorry
good.
for you.
I'm only excited for 2 albums, and you guys don't really care about them, so it's whatever.
Pentatonics.
Wow. No. No. I haven't listened to them since like
The
8th
great,
grade. But,
fucking composer Elijah Wood.
no, shut up.
Elijah.
The albums I'm excited for are Rose by Jessie J and the
Oh yeah, Juicy J just came out with an album.
Oh my god, no! Jessie J!
Juicy J.
But, yeah,
Juicy booty.
so that and I'm really excited for the Black Panther soundtrack because Kendrick Lamar is producing it.
That's not
Hello?
It's an
That's a
album.
soundtrack.
Soundtrack's
That's a
an album.
soundtrack.
That is a
Soundtrack.
soundtrack.
That is a soundtrack.
I'm counting it. I don't care. I'm counting
That's
it.
a track of
I'm
sound.
counting it.
All right,
counting.
this is what we're gonna do. This is how we're gonna solve the problem. Everyone in chat, is a soundtrack an album or just a soundtrack? Are they separate?
It's a track of full
I've
sound.
been waiting 8
Y'all
years for
some
a
bums.
Bizkit
Y'all
album.
some bums if y'all don't agree with me.
Jay Watt says soundtrack. Knuckles says shitbag.
Yo, I'll tell you
A
what.
track of
There's two
sound.
albums. There's 2 albums I've been waiting for, right? Limp Bizkit and Nickelback. Big Mac.
Tostina's Pizza Rolls the third.
The third act. Okay, hold on. Who would win the fight? Who would win the fight? Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Tostino's.
Ski Mask.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Who would win the fight?
said that.
Tostino's Pizza Rolls or Hot Pocket?
Totino's Pizza Rolls.
Oh, also, let's move a little bit. Since Tostino's Pizza Rolls kind of look like Tide Pods, what do you think about Tide Pods and how a bunch of kids are eating Tide Pods and fucking killing themselves?
Dude, they're delicious.
They're fucking amazing.
I don't
They
think
taste like
anyone's actually
Gushers,
killing themselves.
gourmet.
Gourmet is so
I have
good.
never had pizza rolls.
I thought he was gonna say I've never had a Tide Pod.
I've never had a Tide Pod.
No, but I'm not real, like, meme aside, like,
This
what do
is
you
a
think
prime
about
example
it?
of
I
when
think they're
memes go
tasty.
too far. This is literally the prime example of that.
Like, they said a joke because
there's-
Tide Pods do look like candy, but those kids started eating them and
It's a
dying.
simple thing, right? These kids are swallowing it.
Don't
It's one thing to meme and like put it in your mouth and then chew it and then not swallow it.
Even
Yeah,
that's
These
stupid.
kids are
though.
like the kids are like eating the powder inside and they're like, oh yeah, I can't wait to die. I'm like, whoa,
to
buddy.
fucking digest this Tide Pod
this
so I
is
can
like-
detergent my stomach acid.
It's like the story in the Bible where Adam goes and eats the forbidden fruit, but in this situation, the forbidden fruit is in the Tide Pod, and the kids are dying, dude.
Where Joseph ate a Tide Pod.
No,
and
it's
then
crazy.
Jesus shat
Literally, it's like that. But instead of the snake trying to get him to eat the apple or the forbidden fruit, it's memes.
It's his phone.
It's society.
Society's like, yo, eat a Tide Pod.
Yo, man,
All
eat this
man.
bleach.
All right,
I
man.
can't wait to get that Tide Pod.
Take it to the
And then he
head.
goes and eats the Tide Pod and is like, oh wow, I feel a sudden death approaching.
No. Apparently, like
There was a point in time where I actually tried to eat a Tide Pod, but I was like 7.
I'm sorry for you.
See, apparently there was a time, it was like last year, right? From this year alone, like the few weeks of the year we've had so far, they've had like more than double the calls for like the Poison Control Center or whatever for voluntary ingesting of washing materials.
Jesus Christ,
For the entire year of 2017, they've doubled it in January. They doubled it in January of 2018.
No, Dad, people have died from this.
People are
like
stupid.
over like 14 deaths over fucking
14
detergent.
deaths.
People are stupid.
It's pretty crazy, dude.
It's crazy.
I
This
don't
is the information
understand.
age. Okay,
And it's
we should
funny
all be
because they're
smarter
like,
than
dude.
this. We should honestly all be smarter than this.
We
It's
really
like
should.
people that are our age too, and they know better. They're like, yeah, you're not supposed to eat this, but I'm so hungry, dude. I would rather eat a Tide Pod than go to bed for dinner.
Hungry niggas.
I think our generation just got retard.
I think that you just got louder by 14
I think
decibels.
you're the example of our generation just got retarded.
Honest, I could picture you eating a Tide Pod.
I really could. You
You're like, oh, is this
That is low key.
I can't. I can't.
That is low key one of the most like disrespectful insults right now.
I can see you eating a Tide
You're
Pod.
the kind of guy to eat a Tide
You call
Pod.
this eating a Tide Pod?
Like the new drink bleach is eat a Tide Pod. Like what?
Go eat a Tide Pod, kiddo.
This is not okay.
It really is the new go drink bleach. It really is.
Well,
Not okay.
just eat a Tide Pod.
Just go eat a fucking Tide Pod.
Eat a Tide Pod.
Jeez. Rough.
Okay, let's fucking move on from this bullshit because we're just gonna be on it for like forever.
Another one. Okay, let's talk about Super.
Yes.
Oh yeah, this one's gonna upset me,
This is
man.
gonna be like
do a quick announcement for everybody who haven't watched Dragon Ball Super. You have to go watch it because it's really fucking good.
It's really good.
watch the
Dragon
two
Ball
movies
Super
first
is now
and
coming
then
to
start.
an end or a big hiatus due to the death of the voice actor for Bulma. Forgot her name, plus can't pronounce it.
Okay, that's not the reason why.
I mean, probably
It's
not the
not-
reason
and
why,
it's
but
not coming
mostly
to
a
an
reason
end.
why. No, I mean, I just said it going on a hiatus.
It's not even that. It's just being taken off the air in Japan.
That too. Yeah.
So either it's canceled, which is very highly unlikely because they're receiving more money than they ever have.
They're doing 2 movies.
But number one, they gotta take a hiatus anyway. They've done 131 episodes with like 2 breaks maybe, or 3.
And the thing is, their issue, I'm not surprised this happened because for those that are blind and have never seen anything Toei's ever done, you see how much they save time by reusing animations and everything.
Oh my god,
It's
It looks
so-
bad.
It's so hard. Apparently, I read earlier today that apparently it's hard to produce Super on a weekly basis at the quality that they're doing it now in the Tournament of
I
Power.
thought they were ahead
And
in animation.
they're struggling because they can't necessarily constantly use their same formula, which helped them save time and money, and still keep the same quality.
I think it sucks because
Formula was like the shitty animation for like quick.
And then you just loop that same animation like 25,000
here's the problem.
times.
Here's what I didn't understand, right? You know how they did in the beginning of the anime, they just redid the 2 movies, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't they just take the scenes from the movies instead of reanimating them and making them look absolutely terrible?
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's-
personally think like it's mostly because they didn't want to just put out the same exact content. I don't know.
No, it's not that. No. If they weren't going to put out the same content, then why put out the same content?
Wise,
They literally put out the same
animation-wise.
exact content. but
I'm
in a
saying
terrible
animation-
way.
That look worse.
But this is the thing,
Yeah.
right? Even though this is not the best of examples because they get a lot of hate. Studio Parrot, which does like Naruto
Period.
and the stuff. Yes, they do like Naruto and the such. If you watch like, especially like say Boruto, there's times where it's like it looks almost indistinguishable from the Boruto movie, just for certain moments. And I'm like, you know what?
But that's also because Studio Period is like 10 times bigger than Toei too.
Now listen, hold on. That's just for an episode. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. I hate you.
Right.
But they could have honestly taken those bits from the movie and just extended certain scenes to make up time for an episode. They didn't have to like.
Okay, quick sidebar. What's your opinion on spaghetti and meatballs looking like meat eggs with a pasta nest?
All right, so the real question is, if spaghetti had female reproductive organs, would it have a spaguterus?
Alright, let's get back on the track with the Dragon Balls.
Yeah, let's get back on shit. Yeah, I don't know.
So, my point is I think that, number one, I think that like 50 to 60 episodes don't matter.
Yep.
If you've already seen the movies.
Oh, I think it's like 35, actually.
Okay, maybe like 35. But then like the first tournament takes forever to get started, so that arc is like and then the black arc is where it actually starts to get good, and now this arc, the big tournament, has been probably the best thing we've had. And the animation has been okay. Like, it's been pretty good in certain episodes that are really important, but...
big rest in peace to Hiromi Tetsuya.
They've gotten to a point where they actually look up to par to most high-budget anime these days.
Yeah.
And that's good to see. But
I mean,
you go and look at Naruto Shippuden, and, like, there's not a single episode that doesn't look great.
That's
I feel
completely
like
false. That is completely false. There are plenty of
past...
episodes of Naruto that look absolutely trash.
Maybe filler episodes. I'm saying main story.
There are main story episodes that look kind of trash too.
I'm not saying original Naruto.
I know you're not. I'm talking about Shippuden. I've seen way too much of Shippuden. Trust me. Shippuden has its inconsistencies, even in its main stories. But that's beside the point.
As I was saying, I feel like within the past like 4 episodes, they are on par with like movie quality. I think they look fucking beautiful.
I don't know movie quality.
I mean the shots of like Gohan, the Vegeta episode was like beautiful. Okay, besides the reusing of some clips, but
and Jiren's iconic jackhammer attack.
and also Kefla versus Goku.
That was the most finesse fight
of these last couple episodes has been whenever Toppo has dabbed and just said justice. Like,
justice!
I want a compilation of every time he's dabbed and said justice.
And just, Super's going to be going on their hiatus for,
I don't know,
starting at episode 131 or 33? No, 31.
It's supposed to be in March.
So the arc is going to end at 131.
I believe the arc ends on March 25th.
Yeah. March 25th? They're spreading it out to March 25th.
Well, we're at 125.
Are you sure it's 125, 126?
Yeah.
This is going to be every week until then.
Yeah, next
6
episode
weeks.
2020. Wait.
That can't be, bro.
They're probably going to skip a week.
6 more episodes, and it's done.
They're going to skip a week, and it's going to be 7 weeks.
It's going to end
in February.
And there's going to be, like, so many fucking questions, and they're just going to stop it.
Wait a minute.
It's going to be like...
No, yeah, we're going to be in March. Sorry, I'm a Mookinator.
Also, they're skipping a few weeks. They're taking their fucking time, which...
Oh, okay.
This final episode is super better be like, ooh!
Taylor sent me a thing. Taylor sent me a picture on Twitter that says, "Thanks for always supporting us. The TV series Dragon Ball Super's Universe Survival Arc finally reaches its climax at the end of March. So please support us to the end. There's also a movie this December too. The Dragon Ball series will continue on, so look forward to it."
That's depressing. I'm gonna have a chunk of my life missing.
This is the thing. You guys,
they're gonna probably make another Dragon Ball.
Other animes.
What it's gonna be like? What it's gonna be like is I have a feeling it's gonna start being like the trend in animes to make an anime seasonally, so you have time and you don't have to be in that constant weekly crunch.
They're probably doing like TV shows.
So they're probably taking this hiatus, focusing on the movie, getting that done, and then once the movies are out, we're going to have the series continue, but it might be seasonally, so the quality will be higher and they have more time.
Kind of like how Rick and Morty is made, like where it's like...
Or like literally every single new anime out in the last like
literally Rick and Morty's been every 2 or 3 years, but I mean like they make it like really good. Each season of Rick and Morty is like very, very hilarious.
What about Corey in the House?
Good, and Corey in the House is very good seasonally.
I was hoping you weren't gonna laugh, so we can just continue that, like seriously discussing how the quality of Korra in the house has continued for years.
I'm giving up on you.
I'm worried that there's something out there. Because, like, I don't watch anime at all. I know there's something out there that's something like Super, and it has the same, like,
There's plenty of
holy shit, like, Goosebumps.
No,
type
but
shit.
on the real, like when it comes to me, Dragon Ball and like Super in general, like it just brings this nostalgia factor that no other anime of my like that I could watch will bring, because like it's a certain experience just seeing what I grew up with revised, redone, and all beautiful.
I'm just saying that you can literally, there's tens of thousands of animes
Yes,
that
aren't-
give you the same exact feeling.
Okay, yeah, because I watched them when I was a kid. No,
No,
there was no other anime that I watched when I was a
still
kid.
getting
Here's the
that
thing,
feeling.
though. You don't need
What?
to have the nostalgia to have a good time.
I know, but the thing is, it's not going to be the same.
Like,
It
Seven
shouldn't
Deadly
be.
Sins is great.
Watching
That's
one
great.
show shouldn't be the same as watching another show. If it is,
I
then that's a
know, but
problem.
I'm gonna miss the experience
So
of
you
watching
want to
Super every Saturday.
Encourage the cowardly dog.
I don't watch a lot of anime, but I am down to expand. It's just the fact that I'm saying no other anime is going to give me the same exact feeling that I love when I watch fucking Super. That's what I'm saying.
I feel like
liked
everyone
Death Note,
has
watched
an
Death
anime.
Note. I watched an episode of Seven Deadly Sins. I'm starting it. Fucking like I'm expanding my horizon. I'm not like big on anime, but I'm starting to hop into it. I kind of like it.
I will assist you if you
No.
would like to fill your void.
No, Caleb. No, I don't want to
I
watch
watched-
fucking Cooking Mama and anime.
Dude, I'm not
I'll
gonna
give you some.
listen.
I don't want to watch that one anime you're telling me about where they had to fucking like shit on each other.
What?
I
I
got
did
you,
not
Evan.
wait.
I'll give you
Wait.
some. I'll give you
Wait.
some.
That sounds good.
Wait.
It's the one where
What are you talking
they
about?
like hit each other's asses until they
I'm
fall
pretty
out of
much
the ring or some
only. I
bullshit.
pretty much only watch shonen. So.
Let's all watch a new anime, bro.
You know the girls with a really large, large
Seven
breasts
Deadly
and
Sins.
boobies?
The second season just started.
Yeah, it's actually really good.
I gotta watch it. I
But,
gotta watch the first season because I didn't get to watch all the first season.
This is my idea, right? This is my idea.
called?
I only went up to like episode.
Before you say your idea, can you answer this question? When does One Punch Man season 2 come out?
Later on this year, but don't keep your hopes up.
Either this year or next year.
It's done
I'm
by
pretty
a
sure
different
actually it's
studio,
summertime.
and
Okay, good.
I heard it's gonna be like in the winter time.
don't keep your hopes up.
Tokyo Ghoul season 3.
No one is going to like that.
I'm gonna like it.
Well, I might because I thought Re was okay.
No, here's what I think. I like it because it's not going off the manga.
Well, this is the thing, right? Anyone that's read the manga hates the anime. I never read the manga,
Yeah,
so I
of
think it's
course-
fine.
Of course they don't.
I
like it.
think
Of
it's
course they don't
fine
like
because
it.
I never read the manga. One of my friends,
Well,
he
I
read the manga,
True to the manga.
and he's like, whenever we talk about it, he just like
Yeah, he's
foams
upset,
out of his
yeah.
mouth.
Wait a minute.
Because Kaneki never turns bad and
Quick
all that.
question. This is about the anime, like Dragon Ball Super. Is the manga gonna stop?
No.
The
as far
manga's
as I
not
know.
even caught up to the beginning.
No, I mean, like,
That's where we're at.
are they gonna go past the arc?
It might.
Probably not.
Because
It honestly
like
might.
they're catching up.
Because they don't know what they're gonna do for the next season.
Well,
There's
we
no
don't know
way.
that.
No, but like when
You don't know that.
Because I saw one of the animators post on Twitter that there's gonna be like a Dragon Ball Super event somewhere where they're gonna discuss
In
what's going to
Texas.
happen next season.
This is the thing. It's gonna. They're finally, because Toei is such an old-fashioned studio. They're finally starting to get into the efficiency of the way studios work now, and they're gonna go the seasonal route so they can actually not kill their staff and take their time and make a good product that we're actually gonna enjoy. So it's gonna come back and we're gonna love it. But in the meantime, people have to find other things to watch. Me, I'll be fine. I watch a bunch of stuff anyway.
Caleb's gonna shit all over it because he's
I didn't
Caleb.
do shit.
What do you mean?
You shit all over everything.
What do you mean? I love Super.
Okay, Colton, Evan, I just sent you a snap along with Coldness.
It says Lil Boom on it. I don't know who Lil Boom is, but yeah.
Lil Bool.
Lil Boom is trash.
Lil Bool.
Anyway, I want to
Wait, I never said my idea. Wait, I never said my idea.
What's your percent?
My idea is, I think I talked with Evan about this before. Is we should do a little show thing where each week we have Evan watch some of an anime.
Pico.
No, we're not gonna give you we're not gonna give you anime like that are torturous and make you want to bash your head into a wall and take a Tide Pod to the
The
throat.
anime is lit.
But
The anime is lit.
we shut up. I would like to see that as you are expanding your horizon, and we can document your horizon
I
expanding.
would like to see a reaction to people.
Yo, honestly,
No,
I'm joining too,
that
'cause
meme
I
is
need
so
new
dead.
anime. I need new anime.
I just hit my thumb against my chair.
I can help you.
Just ask me. You
I
realize
watch
know
so much
many.
anime every season.
I used to like be committed and like just sit and we'll just watch so much fucking anime. Now I don't anymore.
All right, Colton, you can say your topic.
Um,
All
So
right.
clear that throat. Let's go.
I want to talk about
Say it with your chest. Then. Let's
I
go.
wanted to talk about gun control. I'm being serious.
Dude, this pertains to my buddy.
No, but gun control.
I got a Glock in my Rari.
I don't know. I kind of wanted to know your standpoints on it because you guys are in states where it's not really a thing to like walk around with your gun out. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't know why someone would walk around with a gun.
Okay, I mean, like,
Speaking of the law,
can you get a license to carry in New Jersey?
It's incredibly hard to, but
speaking
you
of the law,
can.
bro, like weed about to be legal in my state.
Coldness. The blacks have been legal since like
No.
a long time.
This is not a thing to talk about on the podcast.
Right
He
now.
just said. He said we could
Blacks
be
have
legal.
not been
Right
legal.
now.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Alright, anyway, so in New Jersey, in New York, can you get a concealed carry license?
I mean,
It's
yes,
incredibly hard
but
to.
like it's incredibly hard to do it.
Really? Because
If you do it, you're like a don.
like as long as you're 21 and you pass a
carry-
background check, boom.
It's so
Yeah,
hard
on
on
your
the
waist.
it's so hard on the East Coast in general because like there's
serious.
a story that came out like a little while ago
waist.
about this there's a single mother of like I think 2 who somehow was able to get a gun license in New Jersey, I believe, but she got pulled over when she was over in PA. So
Yikes.
she did what she was told to in her training when she got herself certified.
And she got killed.
And that was to let the officer know that you have a weapon.
Yeah, and you have to give your license.
And she did all that, but because she
Your
wasn't
life.
licensed in PA, she got arrested and her kids got taken custody.
Wow.
That's a rip.
What?
Like the East Coast, especially the Northeast, is so hard on gun control. And
Yeah, they don't want everyone to get fucking shot up.
Why would she even bring her?
but the thing is, the places that have looser gun control laws, you don't see a lot of gun violence.
Yeah,
Everyone
I
has a
agree with what
gun.
Rhythm's saying she should know that. That's like 100% fact. Like, why would you?
Why would you go out of your state with
Why, if you have a concealed carry license, why would you bring the firearm with you to a different state where the license is not verifiable?
Or why would you inform him that you have a weapon when you're out of the state if he's just asking for your gun? I mean, asking for your damn
Because if
license.
you have a concealed carry license and you have a weapon, then you have to tell them.
Yeah.
I know, but like if he locates it and you're like, I have my shit, you know? Sorry, I forgot.
I don't. Oh my bad, I got a gun.
Yeah, sorry, I have a firearm.
No, I just think that she's that's her fault, to be honest.
That is on her. Like, if she got like fucking hit him up Tupac for it.
I don't know. Gun control is so hard to talk about because there's so many people that are like, I love hunting and I love guns, you know. So it's like
Bruh.
here in the South, everybody's like, I gotta get my damn rifle out and go kill me a jackrabbit.
I mean, is it actually illegal in New Jersey to have a gun? I mean, it's legal in New York to have a gun. My friend has 2 fucking guns in his trunk. He's a hunter. Don't ask why.
Because he's a white boy. He likes to hunt.
Yeah, illegal.
Oh,
White
wow.
boy,
I remember
white
I told
boy.
this story on the last time, but like we cut off.
We didn't get it recorded at all.
Yeah. So speaking of gun control, I'm just kidding.
I was about to
Speaking of gun
say.
control, my friend actually this speaks on a little bit of selective punishment and racism a little bit based off of my school. So if you don't know who I am, I did say this whole fucking essay last week, but if you don't know who I am, I go to I go to a Catholic school. And which I'm not voluntarily, like I don't want to be there. my friend is a dark fellow. So am I.
Black.
Dark fellow, black.
One of us.
And so our school is notoriously racist for multiple reasons, and so basically he's in social justice. You already know that's great class to start off the story. And oh shit, I dropped my egg beater.
Egg beater.
I'm playing with a whisk right now. Don't ask why. It's like soothing. I heard a fart. So basically,
I'm just not gonna question
he's in social justice, and he's talking with my friend Nick, and he's like, so basically they're talking about gun control for what we were talking about. He's like, in the state of Texas, I could have a gun in my trunk and no one would care. And what a kid from across the room heard is, I have a gun in my trunk and nobody cares.
Oh my god.
So him/her, I don't know who or why they did this. They get up and
Don't
they
assume
go
their
to the
pronouns.
office.
Oh my gosh.
They get up and they go. They go to the main office and they go, there's the gun in his trunk, and so basically he's hanging out like around like 4:30, like after school, like around like 4:30 with his car in his car.
I can't believe this.
Seat reclined, laying down, eyes closed. He's waiting to do like an after school activity with me after school, so we get free pizza and shit. So what happens is the dean comes to his car and he goes, hey, I'm gonna have to search your car. And he's like, what? So he's like, I'm gonna need you to get out of the car. And he's like, okay. And then he gets out of the car, and the dean searches the front of his car, sees nothing. Searches the back of his car, sees absolutely nothing. And then he searches his trunk. Now, here's where it gets a little bit suspenseful. He pushes some shit away, sees a tire. He moves it a little bit to the right. He sees a toolbox. And he's like, what is that? And he's like, it's a toolbox. It has tools in it. Open it. And he opens it, and there's fucking tools in it. And he's like, I'm gonna have to bring you to the main office, which is like, what? Okay. And then he brings him to the main office, and the fucking principal shows up, and she's like, give me one reason why I shouldn't tell you to go and clean out your locker, which basically means I'm gonna give me one reason why I shouldn't expel you, because our school is fucking on some pussy shit. So and he's like, because I didn't do anything. She's like, step into my office. And they're talking to each other.
Step into my world.
So they go to their office, and so basically they called down the guy he was talking to, our friend Nick, and he explained the whole story to them, but they needed to hear it from his perspective. So he tells the whole story, and she's like, do you still have contact with your therapist? Because of a long story in the past, he did some stupid stuff which led to him having a therapist. And what happened afterward was he's like, yeah. And she's like, I'm going to need you to not come to school until you have a note from your therapist saying that you're not a threat to our school because of alleged possession of weaponry on school property. And he's like, okay.
Literally, that's when you sue them.
There's a white kid in our school with guns in his trunk.
Shout out, Limp.
That he's open. Don't say his name.
That's not his real name.
That's his fucking name.
Well, they don't know what school you go to, and they don't know.
That's his last name.
Okay, yeah, they're not gonna find him.
Okay, so he has guns in his trunk. He's a white dude with guns in his trunk. Everyone knows he has guns in his trunk, and no one cares.
How many times you gonna say guns in your trunk, guns in your trunk, trunk on your guns, fucking your bitch?
Literally like 5 minutes after, another act of selective punishment. Me and my friend are walking off the side of the school, and then there's a large group of dark gentlemen,
one of us,
joking around and walking. And then we are standing in the same spot, and I see them walk back. I see half of them walk back, and I'm like, okay, one of the rest of them, they must have dispersed. Wait, what?
Some Wakandans.
I'm saying they must have dispersed, and fucking
dispersed.
now I see the fucking principal again in her fucking like shitty ass red sedan, speeding down the fucking bus lane. She's speeding down the lane, and then she goes a little bit too far, so she has to fucking like reverse and then fucking has to stop right in front of the kids, and she's like, okay, then she has to fucking unwind her window like the old fucking spin around crank, the dumb shit.
Jesus.
And then she's like, where's the rest of your friends? And they're like, they're back there. And then you can see them walking from like a little while away. And then she's like, wait right here. I'm waiting for all of them to come here so I can talk to you. So I was like, okay, I'm like in the line of fire. I don't know if I'm part of this or not. So I'm just gonna not move. And so the whole group comes over. And she's like, I want you all to meet me in the gym, and I will speak with you shortly. And then she goes, and she fucking drives around again. And then, and then I then walk around like I like started speeding. Like I put my head down and walked away because the black in me said, "Don't be a part of the problem." And
that's what's called your nigga senses tingling.
Yeah, nigga senses tingling. I walked forward, and then I walked into the front of the school, and then walked around, and then I found where the security guards normally are. Like I was walking past it, and I fucking run into the principal again, and she has the whole group of dark and gentlemen behind her, and she goes to the security guard, and she's like, "I need you to take all of these names down of these young men right here." And he's like, "What do they do?" She's like, "I found them walking around." What? I found them walking around.
Yo, Gamer did that.
And I'm like, oh, okay. And the security guard's like, all right. And she's like, I expect all of you in my office tomorrow morning. I'm highly disappointed in you. Okay. I turned around, I put my head down, walked away. Nigga sense is tingling. I don't want to be part of it.
Senses are tingling.
So wait, she took you guys down?
No, I wasn't part of it. Like I was just an innocent bystander. Like I just put my head down and walked away. She wasn't talking to me. She was talking to this whole like posse of dark gentlemen.
My nigga senses are tingling.
Yeah, and I know. I like fucking sped my goddamn ass out. Yeah, but like, she fucking gave them like ISS or something for dead ass just walking around.
That's it.
Yeah, like ISS for walking around. Like after school. Like this was after school. This is not during school.
What?
Yeah, like walking around after school after like clubs are over and shit. Like before like you
don't understand. That
These schools be tripping, bro. These schools literally be
wow. Is she white?
Yeah, she's very white.
Thank God I graduated high school. How did I survive high school? That shit was awful.
I don't know how I'm kind of surviving it now. I got like 5 months left.
I have two friends. They dropped out of high school and they making a success, bro. They making more money than me. Like I'm like, damn, nigga. They just dropped out like on the end.
Yeah, like coolness. They also, did stuff. They didn't just
like go to the mini mart. Yeah.
Nah, they never. Nah, the first job was like they worked at a nightclub and shit.
All right. Well, here. This is what I want. This is like a little mini discussion question. What's your opinion on selective punishment and
selective breeding?
I have trouble not saying selective breeding when I say selective punishment, but trouble with selective punishment and picking and choosing who you fucking like discipline as a state of power.
I can't answer this question.
The schools are autistic.
Sue them.
It's like
sue them all.
Like I really like I wasn't like they're lucky they didn't do any shit to me like because I did nothing wrong. I don't have anything on my record as of now. Like I have no detentions or some shit like that because I'm a good boy.
I can't really answer this question because I mean,
you haven't lived the part, but like, what's your opinion as like an outsider?
Well, I'm white.
Well, yeah. What do you think of it? Because I know you're white, but that doesn't matter.
Just because you're white doesn't mean your opinion means nothing.
I just figured it didn't matter to me because it's like I don't have the experience, but I think it's dumb. Like I know teachers who are racist, and they straight up just single out one person because of their color.
That ass.
It's like.
Let me share a story.
It's happened to me a lot. Oh, okay, great. More stories.
Yeah, let me share a story.
Wait, I forgot.
So
I
it was like I believe it was my junior year of high school. I was in my English class and behind my boy Travis, right?
Travis Scott.
Now, shut your mouth. Now, Travis is white. I, as you know,
wrong one.
am quite dark. And this teacher
Trash bag.
This teacher had been accused of being kind of prejudice in the past.
No racial though.
No one picked up on it until we realized that she literally had the entire room organized like the yin yang symbol, where she put all of the white people on one side and put one speck of dark on that side to make it look okay, and put all the Negroes on the other side and put one speck of white to make it look okay. Travis was that one speck of white. Now, as we're taking a test, right, me and Travis happen to be two of the people in the class that have some of the highest grades, right? And we get our test back, and he has 100% and I have a 98. We compare our tests. We have the exact same answers.
Sorry, that's a black fee. You should have to pay 2%.
Oh my god!
And as you can see, or as you could probably tell, I was not a happy niglet.
Because you're a smart boy and you can't.
You were a pocket Negro that day.
That day, someone almost went in my pocket.
That can fit in small cracks or spaces, pocket Negro.
Yes. What I almost turned into a niggasaur. Okay, that's what I almost turned into.
I almost showed him my N-word.
You almost went Nig mode.
Yeah, I almost went full Nig mode, but I contained it.
Yo, I love these words that we made, bro.
I contained it.
That yin yang symbol. You gotta get your Nig trio, and then you gotta fucking.
Yes. Yes, but and this teacher, she did not want to change my grade.
Nig-nang symbol.
And I just made a big enough deal about it to her because I wasn't taking any of that. And I think she may have changed it eventually, but she was not trying to change that grade at all.
I would curse that bitch.
But on the flip side, I find it. I find it kind of interesting. You're talking about unfair treatment, because on the flip side, when I see black people or minorities in general getting treated better than white people, it almost always seems to be in the realm of sports. Now, in high school, it was my freshman year. It was my freshman year of high school. Who has
what's
like
that? What is that?
What is that noise? What is that noise?
Bro, why your microwave on, bro? Turn that shit off.
Bro, why
That
your
was
microwave
crazy.
on?
It's both fucking plutonium. But all right. So out in high school,
Playing the sheen.
there is this guy. I switched high schools from my freshman year to my sophomore year. In my freshman year, there is this one.
Give a nigga grade.
Shut your mouth. There is this one basketball player on our team, because the school I went to before I went to my high school that I graduated from was very, very small private school, pretty much all white and transfer student Asians, right? And the few black people there, they almost all played sports, right? And the star players were all black. And one of the star players, he was caught doing some
Al Capone and the goddamn smoker.
Some quite suggestive activities with a female classmate on school property.
Yo, she got dogged down right in the poop chute.
He didn't get suspended at all or expelled or anything like that, and he played the next game. But there are white kids in the school that would be late a few more times to class, and they'd get detention. And I was like, so the only time you're going to treat the minorities better is when they make your school look good because they can flex on a basketball court.
Big fact. Here's another
that's
story.
literally modern day
racist
slavery
story about my
being
school,
used
man.
as a social symbol.
I have to do one more story about my racist school. Then we can either move on to the next thing or do another story or
Let me
fucking.
do my story after.
I don't know. Okay, so back to my school being racist. We have, since it's a Catholic school, we have to wear uniforms. But in the occasion, we do have dress down days, which is you wear whatever the fuck you want.
Oh my god, freaking paying money to freaking like
You pay $5.
your own clothes.
It's so stupid. You pay
Yeah, you pay
$5.
$5 to wear your own clothes.
They also like to grab money from us at
They
any
gotta rinse
opportunity. This is another way to grab an opportunity to grab money, which we'll show you in the story. So, the night before one of my snow down days, like a few weeks ago, they had a snow day, and then the day after that snow day, they announced a dress down day. This one was free, but basically, it's just said dress down day. The difference between a dress down day and a insert school here dress down day, because I can't put my name, my school's name there until I graduate. Insert school name dress down day is you have to wear a shirt from that school, and or like you have to wear like basically attire from that school, like the gym shirt or the hoodie, like or the sweatpants. You know what I mean? Like it's not the actual like uniform, which is like a money grab in itself because they're fucking overpriced, like $20 for a t-shirt, fucking $40 sweatpants. Like you got me fucked. Like you got me fucked up here. And then, so basically what I read was dress down day, not insert school name here, dress down day. So
Man,
what I
ain't
did,
paying those niggas to wear my own clothes. Y'all niggas crazy.
no, but like,
Actual fact.
I wore my own clothes because it said dress down day. It didn't say insert school name here and dress down day. So I walk in a homeroom, and everyone else is wearing whatever they want. And there's like three minority children, which is me, my friend Chris, and another girl who is someone I'm not gonna name, because too much effort to put a random name. And so all the other people in the class, white kids. No other like Spanish. It's just all white because I'm in a fucking video broadcasting thing, and you know, white kids. And so the homeroom teacher. Okay, so basically the principal from the last story, same principal. Principal comes into my homeroom every morning to work on the announcements with us, and there's also the homeroom teacher. So there's two homeroom teachers, one for the attendance and one for the morning announcements, and then there's the principal. So I'm sitting there minding my own business, like writing for my next class, my first period class, and then I get stopped by the principal after the announcements are done. She walks into the homeroom and points out me and goes, "You're not wearing any insert school name here clothes. Why are you wearing that hoodie?" And I'm wearing this purple hoodie. I'm actually wearing it right now, but I'm wearing a purple hoodie. And I'm like, because I read that it was a dress down day, not an insert school name here dress down day.
Yo, side note, bro. Like, I hate, like, I freaking wear a hoodie to school. They're like, nah, you gotta take that shit off. Like, this
here, I'm getting to that. So, what happened was, she's like, you have to. Why are you wearing that shit? Not like that, but like she's like, why are you wearing that? And I'm like, because I read that it was a dress down day and not in, let's just say SJW dress down day. And she's like, well, it wasn't. You need to stop trying to test the rules. What else did she say? You need to stop trying to test the rules. We don't have to have these kind of dress down days. This is a privilege for you guys. And I was like, okay. She's like, take off that hoodie. And I took it off. And I had a shirt that was a beatboxing shirt. It said BTK, FTK, PFTK. Lol, you wouldn't understand. And so I didn't have a SJW shirt. I got it off of fucking like a present from my aunt. But what's it called? I didn't have a school shirt on. So she's like, oh, you don't have that on either? You need to get out of this classroom and go find like a school shirt before the end of first or the beginning of first period, or you're gonna have detention. Get up and go. So
yo, they really be crazy about like what you wear, bro.
So I was like, okay, do you want me to write out a pass? And she's like, don't talk back to me, go find a shirt. And I was like, oh, okay. So I get up and I start walking, and my friend Fernando, he's like, dude, just take my gym shirt. He had his gym bag, so he just stood a day without fucking gym clothes. And I was like, all right, thank you so much. So I go to my homeroom teacher, the white one, not the cool one, and I go, where do I go to change? She's like, you can go to the bathroom. And I was like, bathrooms are closed around homeroom time. And she's like, okay, well, I don't know what to tell you. So I was like, I can go into the TV studio behind a curtain and I can all right. And I was like, well, do you want me to like write out a pass to go and do it? And she's like, she's like, all right, I guess. And she writes it out, and then I go and change, and I come back and I sit down. Little did I know, the shirt was one size too small on me. Yeah, and so what happened was I put the shirt on, and then I put the hoodie over it, and I had the hoodie zipped halfway, so you could see that I had a school shirt on, which is fair, right? You can see that I'm wearing the school shirt. Yeah. And I walk into my homeroom, and then the principal's not there anymore, so I sit down, and it's just the teacher, and she glances at me with like this angry look, and I'm like, what? And she's like, why are you still wearing that hoodie? And I was like, one sec. So I get up and I walk over there because I don't want to yell this out publicly. I go, the shirt is one size too small on me, and I kind of don't want to have this off. It makes me uncomfortable. And she's like, well, that's your problem. You made that mistake.
No, they did that to me too, bro.
No, like, yeah, she's like, you made that mistake. And I was like, well, I mean, can I just like wear it for now, please? And she's like, no, you're being very disrespectful right now. I could write you up for a detention. And I was like, all right, I'm taking it off. All right, I'm taking it off.
They did the same exact thing to me because I wore the freaking wrong shit. And I'm like, nigga, it's not that big. It's not that deep.
Fuck shit.
It's not that deep.
I dead ass. Like I just took off the jacket, and then as soon as they fucking like the bell rang, I got up, I left, I took my hoodie with me, and I sat in first period, and I put my hoodie back on. Now there is another racist teacher in my first period for my English. So you see all the other white kids wearing all their non-SJW. God SJB. Damn it! Fuck SJW.
SBX.
Can we bleep that out in the video? SJW. No. Mark the time. SJW. Wear. They're wearing all their like Nike hoodies and like non-fucking school wear, and I'm like, okay, this is fine. Nope, I get singled out. Oh, I forgot to mention, the other two minority kids got singled out as well. They also got singled out as well, and they all had to fucking scramble around and get fucking clothes. So
Catholic schools really be tripping.
The teacher, who was also a white lady, I'll call her Mrs. fucking Asshole, and Mrs. fucking piece of shit bastard. And
booty cheat.
I got called out by her as well, and she said, why do you have that jacket on? It's a non-school jacket. Why are you wearing it? And I was like, I've had a long day. Can I please just wear it? It was cold, by the way. It was like 11 degrees in the fucking in the school because they don't have heating for some reason, but they do want to fucking grab my money and not pay for the heating. I'm like, it's cold, can I please wear it? She's like, no. So I have to sit there with a tight ass fucking compression fucking gym shirt and be like, all right. Everyone is staring at me. Everyone's staring at me.
Catholic schools, like, they be getting so much money, but they don't want to use it on like shit that you actually need. Like my Catholic school, when I was in middle school, like they bought a whole TV and shit, like a big ass TV. They bought some projectors and shit, which they don't even need. But they're not gonna freaking buy like the shit that we actually need.
Oh shit, man! People's be joining. Sorry to interrupt you, but so yeah, I mean, Catholic schools are notorious for being fucking like really selective. Like they like to single out minorities. Yin yang symbol, blacks and whites on the sides of your classroom.
Yeah, they really do single people out. Like okay,
no, like dead ass.
This is my story. So like, I was just sitting down at my desk. Like me and my friends, we just sitting down at the desk, right? We're just sitting down. We're just chilling. Like, I'm just doing my work. They said we got to be quiet and we got to do our work, right? So I'm just sitting there, and all of a sudden the teacher's like, "You had to sit over here," and I'm like, "Why? I'm not even talking. I'm not even doing anything. I'm doing my work." And she was like, "No questions. Just sit over here." And I'm like, okay. So like I sat over there, and all of a sudden I saw 3 other people like being moved like out of nowhere, and they were like the only minorities in the freaking class, and all the white people in the mid. And I called that shit out. Like I said it to my friends, I'm like, bro, don't you notice that like all the white people in the middle, and like she singled out all the other niggas, and like they all agreed with me, and we even said it to the teacher too, and she's like, no, just do your work, and I'm like, nigga, what? Like that shit actually pissed me off, bro. Like, and I said to the principal. Principals were also racist too. Like he didn't give a fuck. Like every time I got into like a fight or something, I get in trouble, but the white kid didn't get in trouble. Meanwhile, like he always started the fight and shit, but he never got in trouble. It's like what the fuck? Like I never understood. I don't understand Catholic schools. They always be tripping.
Yeah,
I was not that nigga out though.
Honestly, I don't even know what that story was about, to be honest with you. But yeah.
Are you serious? I thought I explained it pretty good.
No, yours is fine. Cole's is I just lost track of. I didn't really know.
I mean, he got singled out with a bunch of niggas.
Yeah, I got
fucking moved in.
Yeah, like everyone just got moved for no reason.
Like that episode of SpongeBob in the back of the class. That's where all the niggas went.
Basically, I got moved for no reason.
Yeah, like, I mean, I fucking hate Catholic schools. I hate Catholic schools.
No, I'm happy I'm not in no damn Catholic.
I'm not even Catholic. I don't have a religion.
I'm not even Catholic.
This pisses me off too. What's your opinion about this? All right, this will go for everybody. Your opinion of not standing for the pledge, but doing the pledge in general. Like if you stand up with everybody and be respectful, but you just don't do the pledge, or you don't do a prayer while everyone's doing a prayer. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I don't even do the prayer sometimes, to be honest.
Like, does it really matter?
Wait, prayer?
Like a prayer. Like, okay, since I'm in Catholic school, everyone's overly Catholic, and like abortion is bad, but like.
I mean, it is.
Yeah, like don't have sex.
No, I mean, like, no, I mean, there's situations where abortion is a legitimate option.
Dude,
no, chill out. I mean, there are legit like scenarios where abortion is like a good option.
Yeah.
But
I guess.
Not like, oh, I just fucking nutted in this girl. Abortion. Like, no, that's not the good fucking decision.
Don't
but
have sex.
Like, yeah, I mean, or be smart about it. But I mean, they force you to do a prayer every morning.
Like Catholic schools be telling you lies and shit. So
yeah, but then I choose not to do the prayer because 1, I'm not Catholic, and like 2, why do I have to do a prayer every day? Like, and I get yelled at for not praying.
Yeah, they yelled at me too.
I'm like, I'm not Catholic, not gonna pray. And they really have no say in what I do, but like they have no say in what I believe in, and that's just state law.
I don't know, dude. I guess it's kind of like you're going to a Catholic school.
Thank God I didn't go.
I had no choice. I'm kind of being forced to do it. And now that I have like 5 months left, I got 5 months of Catholic school left, and
I'm just saying.
Yeah, you gotta go to.
You're going to a Catholic school. You might as well just follow their ways, bro.
Nah, they can suck my whole dick. I don't give a fuck.
I'm not gonna sit there and fucking pray, dude.
Like I'm not even Catholic. I don't gotta like sit there and shit.
Like it's not my religion. It's literally forcing religion on me. Like this isn't like.
Yeah, but Evan, you're going to a Catholic school. Like.
I know, but I'm not going to fucking pray.
Yeah, that's fine, but I'm saying you can't just be like,
I'm not going to pray, and they're gonna be like, okay, because that's what they do. But I'm
saying that you can't really complain like you're going to a Catholic school. They're not trying to throw it on you. That's just what they do.
How about this? Right? The school I used to go to before I went to the high school in which I graduated from, every morning before class would start, we would put our hands on our hearts and sing the whole national anthem thing, right? Nice giggle. All right, so I would be one of the only people who did not stand, and more than often, if I was sitting, I may or may not even have my hand on my chest, right? Because at the time in my life, I did not like the state of the union, and I do not like it now. And at first I got met with a lot of opposition but over time, people just kind of shut up and dealt with it because I stuck to my guns.
Yeah.
So either they're just gonna stay flustered because he doesn't want to do it, or they're gonna shut up and let him do
and
what he
like
wants to do.
just accept it, like
Because they can't.
that's
They ultimately
basically
cannot
what they're
force it.
doing. But I still get like dirty looks. I'm like, I don't give a shit. Like, like I'm not gonna pray. Like, fuck you. Like, what was I gonna say? Like, for example, like in your situation, like there's that fucking video which is hilarious of the kid who didn't stand for the pledge and he's on like a stool, and the other kid who's standing kicked the shit out of the stool and he hit the ground.
So bad.
No, he dead ass bodied him. He kicked the shit out of the stool and he fucking smashed on the ground.
Yeah, extendo.
Kick extendo. But yeah, like no one's gonna fucking do that. Any like if you want to get your ass beat, you would do it.
I'm just saying that, yeah, like Graham said it in chat, like there are certain expectations of you when you go to a Catholic school, you know.
I'm
saying.
Okay, there is the fact that every year in my school, I mean this is probably going for every Catholic school, they have an agenda with all the fucking like rules and shit. Like and you have to sign at the end, and it's basically signing away like half of your like constitutional rights. Literally, and you pay to have your rights signed away, pretty much.
What?
Yeah, like you pay the school, right? My parents have to pay the school for me to attend, to me to sign a paper and have them sign that paper to have more than half of my constitutional rights signed away.
Evan, you're going to a Catholic school.
It's the dumbest thing ever.
Man, that ain't Catholic school, that's prison.
Why did they just put you in public school?
No, like, okay, I got kicked out of public school, but like the thing is,
Buddy, there's
what?
multiple public schools out there.
I got kicked out of like my local public school, and then my parents were like, "I don't want to put you in public school, and I'll put you in fucking Catholic school."
I'm
But, like,
so then that's
it's not my choice. But the thing is, a Catholic school or not, a place like that should not make people sign away their constitutional
I'm
rights.
just saying, dude, when you people who go to
Man,
Catholic
that's
school,
prison.
Catholic school is for
Catholics. Well, I'm not Catholic.
They pray and they
No,
talk
I'm
about
talking about. I'm not talking about praying. I'm talking about constitutional rights now.
No,
I'm saying that
dude.
they force us to sign away our fucking constitutional rights, and that's not okay. Like, no matter what, like school or not, you should.
Well, it's not a
sign away
public
your rights.
school either, so it's like they can do whatever they want.
I'm telling you, bro, it's not even Catholic school, it's prison.
Like it's a school for religion, so I mean they can do whatever
I
they
ain't
want.
religious.
Okay, Corliss, did you go to a Catholic school
college,
too?
prep school.
Yes, for all middle school, 1st to 8th grade.
Why?
Because my parents sent me there.
Your parents are
Retarded.
No, I'm not gonna. I just don't understand why you guys are complaining.
It sucks.
You're
Colton,
going
if you
to
were
a
in that
school.
position, if you were no choice put in that decision,
Yeah.
I mean, put in that fucking place, you'd complain about it too.
My parents aren't gonna force me to go to Catholic school.
I know they wouldn't force you to go to Catholic school, I'm saying, but if you were in that position where you were forced to go to Catholic school, you would fucking complain about it too. It's the worst thing ever.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
I swear to God, I was the only black person in the whole
Especially like my
school.
fucking dumbass, racist, selective fucking
I mean, it's.
piece of shit
I'm
place.
just saying, dude. Like, regardless of the situation, just do it and move on. I mean, I don't
Just
know.
do it already. Just blow your head out. I'm not a pussy.
Just eat a Tide Pod already.
Just eat a Tide Pod. Alright, is there any fucking other topics? Because that went on for like way
Yes,
too long.
I have a topic.
Alright, Caleb, that's what I was waiting for.
I was waiting for you guys to get that out your system before I brought this up because this is definitely
Yeah.
a pivot. I want to talk about who I would like to say is right now my MVP of the week, which would be Mr. Cory Booker.
Corey in the house.
Yeah, we got the same thing.
Shut your mouth.
Who's
Wow.
Oh, I saw that. I saw
By the
that.
way, for people in the chat right now, we literally missed like a week of podcast, so we're making a little bit longer to make up for it. I mean, that's what I think we're compensating for.
You deserve it, boys.
I mean, like, we're just keeping it a little bit longer so you can have some more shit to watch.
So Cory Booker is the guy that you post on Facebook, right?
Yeah, who's this?
So he made a video attacking like the DHS head I'm pretty sure.
No.
Not attacking.
No.
Not attacking. And he's a
I'm
senator.
gonna play a clip of it. I'm gonna play a clip of it.
Oh God.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, for those not aware, we did have a revamp on how the videos look, so there's going to be a new overlay. It's going to be neato, and it's going to be really nice for the audience.
You're welcome.
You're welcome from Caleb.
So, for context, everyone I hope is aware of the comments that have come out that our celebrity in chief has apparently said, as per sourced from many political leaders that were reportedly in the room when it was said, though it was not recorded, so people would like to say that we don't have any proof, even though people that have been through many presidencies and many offices without their political careers were there as credible sources when he referred to various nations from African areas as well as the Caribbean. Yes. And this is something that got to me personally, and I feel like Mr. Cory Booker, I should say, Senator
he shaved
Cory Booker,
everyone's head so they could look like him.
Shut up. His response when the DHS Secretary, Department of Homeland Security, Secretary Kirstjen Nielsen was conveniently not able to remember the exact words that he said when she was in the room, though many other people that were in the room remember exactly what he said.
What the fuck does this nigga say?
I'm trying to give context. Shut your mouth. Now,
just say it.
This is part of it. His whole thing is around about 8 to 9 minutes long. His him addressing the secretary. I'm just gonna play a small snippet.
Four score.
Really hits home how I personally feel about this. So,
about what?
What was said and the DHS secretary and the secretary's the DHS secretary's convenient amnesia.
Can't believe you fucking said Haiti was a shithole.
Now, just listen.
Churches in Newark, they're concerned about Hiatus Islamic terrorism. We watched the Twin Towers from Newark go down. But since 9/11, 85 violent incidents, 73% were with people that hold bigoted, hateful ideas about minorities. One American killed in Charleston, Virginia, dozens injured. 9 Americans killed in a church shooting in Charleston, South Carolina by a white supremacist. An American killed and another wounded in Kansas after a white supremacist targeted them for their ethnicity, saying, "Get out of my country." Six Americans killed and 4 others wounded in Wisconsin, where white supremacists targeted individuals for their religion. The commander-in-chief, in an Oval Office meeting, referring to people from African countries and Haitians with the most vile and vulgar language. The language festers. When ignorance and bigotry is allied with power, it is a dangerous force in our country.
Black.
Your silence and your amnesia is complicity. Right now in our nation, we have a problem. I don't know if 73% of your time is spent on white supremacist hate groups. I don't know if 73% of your time is spent concerned about the people in fear in communities in this country. Sikh Americans, Muslim Americans, Black Americans.
I'll leave it there. Now I just want to know your thoughts on people being seemingly conveniently ignorant of some of the issues that are going on because they seem to want to not make certain enemies.
Here, this is what I think. I honestly think white supremacy. I can't speak. White supremacy is overrated, and people should think about brown supremacy.
Oh my. Here we go.
To be honest, it's a very real thing. I'm just kidding. I mean, a lot of people just want to avoid conflict and not really bring to light the actual real problems that are going on in the country. But they kind of just brush it to the side. Who really gives a shit?
But
We're all fucking gonna die.
Like, we all know that. I believe I'm gonna paraphrase the words of the great Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Oh, great.
And I believe he said something along the lines of, like, basically at the end, when the dust is settled and everything, we'll remember the silence of our friends more than the words of our enemies. And
You're a beautiful human being, Caleb.
What?
You're a beautiful human being.
You know what? This is what I'm going to do. The podcast has been going on for a while. What I want to do is leave this as a discussion for the post-podcast in which you...
I actually hate you.
What do you mean? This is actually a really smart decision. I want people to have a reason to come and hang out in the post-podcast, so we're blue-balling you. And if you were going to be in the post-podcast and hang out and talk about this kind of stuff, then be here. Patreon link might be in the description soon because we might have a Patreon. I'm just gonna wrap up the podcast because it's been going on forever, like literally like an hour and 30 minutes almost. So I think this is the longest one.
Okay.
So I'm sorry, Caleb. We're going to talk about this in the post podcast. So
big one
to everyone watching. I hope you enjoyed episode 3 of the Poor People's Podcast. All links will be in the description, including my Home Depot listing for pipe every week. Discord links in the description. Come through, Colton, shut up. Discord links in the description. Come through to the Discord if you want to be on the podcast, be on the post podcast, and hang out, talk to us, and also check out our social medias, Twitter, Facebook, etc. What do you want, Colton?
Before we leave, I need all y'all niggas get your ass up and go get some money. Go get you a girl and go get you a life.
What the fuck is he talking about?
He's trying to be like a Denzel Curry who has very motivational posts.
I'm married.
Coldness. I think it's time to stop talking, Coldness, forever.
But have a good day or night or whatever you're watching this.
Have a good month.
Hope you enjoyed the episode. Like I said, check everything in the description. I will see you in the next episode. We will see you in the next episode. Cock.
Okay, so is that just me or is this Evan